Nation of Fitin10, welcome to day 59, and you have got 12 days to go. And I want to remind you that you can still make some really good progress in 12 days, almost 20% of the challenge remaining. Now, one thing I want to talk to you about today is falling off the wagon. And that doesn't mean that you've fallen off the wagon. And that doesn't mean that, it also doesn't mean that if you did fall off the wagon, that you are a failure or that you're not capable. I'm going to tell you right now, and maybe this is something that I should forewarn you, it's going to happen. Chances are it's going to happen that you are, in these 70 days, you are going to maybe have an injury. Maybe you're going to be away for a weekend and you didn't do so well. Maybe you just didn't plan your meals in preparation for a day where you had a bunch of inconveniences. There's a whole host of reasons, but I cannot stress enough how important it is to keep going. That's what it is all about. It really is. When we talk about consistency, that is really what we are talking about. It's really the act of going. Now, obviously, it matters how consistent you are. Certainly it does. But if you've had some down days, the only way we can make up for this is to continue to go forward. This is the only way. The only way we can fail. The only way we can fail. Okay, and I don't even like to think about it as fail. But the only way, I would prefer to rephrase this. The only way that we can eventually succeed or get closer to our goal or become more successful or to get more to where we want to be is to keep going. That is the key. It's not about, oh, I slipped up here and I slipped up there, and so therefore, it's not worth it. Or I slipped up here. That's fine. That's just what happened. But we've got to keep going. We've got to keep trying. This is how success happens. This whole idea or this whole experience of failing or this whole experience of encountering these obstacles, this is just the part of success. This is just the part of success. This is what anybody goes through when they're working towards anything. And I cannot stress this enough, but this is such a, for lack of better words, a mind F. I won't say the word. But it is really a mind F, because I understand and I know the feeling of when we feel like we should just throw in the towel. And I will also remind you that a lot of people felt between their second and third scan that they hadn't made progress. Even some people thought they had regressed. They had come in for their scan and they had actually made some improvement. Okay? And some people made really good improvement. Actually, even better, they made better improvement from their second to third scan than they did from their first to their second. So, we've got to, as much as we can, we've got to get out of here and just keep trudging along each day and doing our absolute best. Okay? This is the only way we can continue to succeed. This is the only way. We've got to keep pushing forward. And we've got 12 days left, and I'm not seeing a lot of food journals, so this is not a good sign. This is not a good sign. I want you to continue to send those journals in. I want you to keep trying, and I want you to continue to progress. You will. If you keep trying, you will continue to progress. Forget about the slip-ups. Forget about what happened, whatever, this past weekend, or last week, or whenever. We've got to keep putting one foot in front of the other. Essentially, it's really about putting, more steps forward than more steps backwards, okay? And it is okay. It is normal to have some steps backwards or even some pauses. All right? This is part of the process of being successful. This is part of the process of moving forward. It's exactly, there's a key word I'm using here. Process. Process doesn't mean this. Process can be a lot of this. But it's about the long-term trend. And I know you might think, well, it's only 70 days and, you know, I've had so many slip-ups and this and that, or maybe I have an injury or whatnot, but there are so many ways to work around things. And this doesn't mean that we can't put an effort in other ways. Okay? So I'm going to highly encourage you. You might think, 12 days left, there's nothing that can really be done. But 12 days is close to 20%. Okay, and 20% is 1/5 of this challenge. So let's keep going. You've paid, you're in. I'm here to help you. And I'm happy to meet with you anytime, one-on-one. Anytime between now and the end. I'm more than happy to, or afterwards for that matter. So let's keep our head in the game, in the program. And let's keep working to strive forward. Mini failures, slip-ups, intentional or not, lack of planning, all these things, it's part of the process. It's part of getting from here to here. That's just the way it is. Accept it and move forward. Accept it and move forward, okay? All right. Message of the day. It's never too late to become what you might have been. It's never too late to become what you might have been. It's never too late to become what you might have been. It's never too late to become even half of what you might have been. Progress over perfection. Progress over perfection. Let's keep moving forward. 12 days to go. Okay? Hang in there. Believe me, if you keep going, you're going to feel much better for it. You'll feel much better for it. All right? Positive energy, positive vibes. Believe in yourself for the love of God. Give some gratitude, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow.